I'm just a guy who loves Disney and has way too much time on his hands. As always, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I'm here to rate, review, and describe all of your favorite things from the magical world of Disney. I'm File91e and welcome to my Disney news and reviews. Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Disney news and reviews. I'm File91e, or I should say this past week's, because I'm late. But I do have a good reason. This weekend was my mother's birthday, and we all, the family and I, took her down to our grandparents' place in Ocean City, Maryland, and we had a good time there. And I wasn't about to give up the good times rolling there for doing a recording. But I'm back now in Baltimore, and I'm ready to go. I got something this week I'm thinking you're all gonna like. It's the Princess and the Frog Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy combo pack. I'm not going to do an unboxing, although I did promise, I think I promised it last week, but I will open it for you right here. You can see it's a holographic cover, you know, the slip cover. There you go, see? The inside cover is pretty much the same thing. It's a Disney Movie Rewards thing. You get 125 points for it. And it's a really nice cover. And there you go, you get your Disney Movie Rewards thing, along with along with this little booklet that tells you about upcoming releases, a bunch of different things. It's really cool, and of course you get the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy, which I'm going to be putting on my iPod Touch, so that should be fun. I watched the DVD earlier. Actually yesterday with my family, and we all had a pretty good laugh out of it. Again, I really like that movie, so go out and buy it. It's a really great movie, so check that out. So without any further ado, let's get right to the reviews. Or news, rather. News. Yes, let's not do the reviews first, let's do the news. Sorry about that. Anyway, the official Star Wars website has released the celebrities appearing at this year's Star Wars weekends. The celebrity hosts for each weekend will be Jeremy Bulloch, who is Boba Fett from The Empire in Return of the Jedi, and Ashley Eckstein, who is Axoa from the Clone Wars series. On May 21st through the 23rd, Tamira Morrison, Daniel Logan, and D. Bradley Baker will be there. May 28th through the 30th, Matthew Wood, Lauren Peterson, and Tom Kane will be there. June 4th through 6th, Billy D. Williams, Ray Park, and Dave Filoni will be there. And on June 11th through 13th, Ray Park, Peter Mayhew, and James Arnold Taylor will be at the Star Wars weekends in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Those are two things. That's one of the things I really want to go down to Disney during. Maybe I would break my cardinal rule of don't go to Disney during the summer, but it's Star Wars, and I know I would have a great time seeing all those people. The Fantasyland Forest development in the Magic Kingdom will necessitate the closure of several existing Magic Kingdom Park areas in 2011. So next year, here are the areas that will be closing down. Ariel's Grotto will be closing down. Pooh's Playful Spot, I know that's so funny. And Toontown will be closed down in 2011 so they can do all the updates and the building for the new Fantasyland expansion, so keep that in mind if you're going down in 2011. The Blizzard Beach annual refurbishment reopening date has been pushed back to March 24th of this year. The park was originally expected to reopen on my mom's birthday, which just happened to be March 21st. So they're pushing it back because they got some extra stuff to do. Because it's also a possibility that it's actually kind of cold down there, or colder for Florida weather. To me down there, every day is a good day, just because I'm from up north, or the mid-north, and we get some cold days here. So I'm happy anytime I'm in Florida. So yeah. Anyway, now let's get right to the reviews. Okay, in continuing to review Downtown Disney attractions, I actually got a few requests because a lot of people heard that I was going to be winding down the Downtown Disney reviews, and they wanted to get their last-second requests. And again, I will do requests. I will take some requests. So if you want me to review anything from Downtown Disney, just let me know. But the first thing I want to review was a requested attraction from Vegas Eagles fan, I think. It was the Characters in Flight balloon ride. Now I haven't gone on it, but I've seen it, and I researched some information online, and it looks actually really cool. I saw it whenever I went down to Downtown Disney, and they always went up and down, and and different things like that. And I was like, wow, that's a pretty cool and balloon ride. It goes up real high. But I did some research on it, and here's what I found out. This thing can hold up to 30 people, and it's a helium-filled balloon, which means it's just like a balloon you'd get it anywhere else. It wants to be up in the air, but it is tethered down, and you are held on to the dock by a cord, and it's not a typical basket like you would have in a hot air balloon. It's actually kind of a circle sort of thing, so you can go around and see the different sites. They actually have mesh all around so that you won't fall out. So that's good. It's Disney, they got to be safe. Anyway, so you go up, you spend about 5 minutes up there, and you can see all the different sites. You can see the different parks. You can see Epcot and Magic Kingdom and all that. You can see downtown Orlando, and you go up pretty high, and then you come back down and you get off. Sometimes there are characters with you. That would be kind of cool, to see that. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's balloon ride. You go on, you go up and down, and it actually looks really cool because you get a real cool scenic view of all of Orlando and the area around you. So the characters in flight balloon ride, I'm gonna give 3 stars. Now I'm sure it's pretty amazing when you're up there, but again, it's just a balloon ride. You go up and down, and you're not like dealing with any crazy weather or whatnot, because I don't think they're going to actually show do it when the weather's or the wind is high. So, but yeah, so the characters in flight balloon ride Downtown Disney, 3 stars. The next thing I want to review is it was another request. It's the Rainforest Cafe in Downtown Disney's Marketplace. This was one of the first things I saw when I went to Downtown Disney. It was pretty crazy. If you've ever been to any other Rainforest Cafe anywhere else, you pretty much get the gist of it. It tells you exactly what you're getting into, just looking at it and by the name. So this is a restaurant, and then the food's okay. It's iffy depending on who's cooking it. When you are approaching, going into the Rainforest Cafe, you see this grand facade of all these animals and different things, and they really do it up. It's almost Disneyfied, really. And then you go in and you take your table, and there's all these different like aquariums and things around you. There's lights going on, sound effects happening. Occasionally you get some mist and everything. It's just really cool. You take your seat, you order, and occasionally you'll be treated to a storm, and some light shows. I think that was pretty cool. And they have a gift shop in there, so you can get all your little your gifts and souvenirs in there to say that you survived the Rainforest Cafe. So going old school here. Now, what these guys say about the Rainforest Cafe is they gave it 2.5 stars out of 5. Reservations are accepted. Go after the lunch crunch or in the late afternoon and before the dinner hour. It's the best time. And the cost range is from around $11 to $40. Children sometimes around 8. They give it 3 stars for service and friendliness 4 stars. And again, I agree with all that. And you can park in the Marketplace parking lot, and just different things. They have all the different normal stuff. They have crab cakes, coconut shrimp, slow roasted pork ribs. They have their menu is very diverse. They do a lot with it. But again, it's okay. So it can get crowded at times, and it's not the best in the world, but then again, it's not the worst, and it really makes up for it in the friendliness and the just the whole thing that you're experiencing. It's almost a ride. If you could be riding while you're eating, that would be essentially the Rainforest Cafe's best cool thing. But I don't think you can do that. Hey, that could be next. You never know. A restaurant ride through, like a little boat thing, kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean. That'd be interesting. Get on it, whoever's out there. Anyway, the Rainforest Cafe, I'm going to give 4 stars. Even though the food is somewhat, just even, the atmosphere and really makes up for it. So definitely a 4 stars for that. The Rainforest Cafe, 4 stars. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this belated Disney news and reviews. Again, if anybody from Disney is watching, please don't sue me. I want everybody to go to Disney World and enjoy your stuff, because I really want to go back down and I can't, so I just do this every week to remind myself that I really need to save up all my monies to go down. But in this economic crunch, it's really hard for old File91e to get down and give you some real good reviews. So yeah, go to allearth.net, touringplans.com, wdwmagic.com for all your latest and greatest Disney news. I will be back Friday or Saturday or Sunday, depending what I'm doing this weekend. It is WrestleMania weekend, so it'll probably be Friday or Saturday. So yeah, I will see you all next week, or at least later this week, for my next episode of my Disney news and reviews. See you guys.